Dorit Kemsley just dropped nuclear bombs on Kyle Richards and Erika Jayne. Secret tapes have leaked, and in these recordings, Kyle and Erika are heard laughing while mocking Dorit's armed robbery trauma, calling her a pathetic fake bitch, and openly planning how to get her fired from the show by leaking her financial problems to the press. But it gets even worse. When the tapes came out, Kyle Richards completely lost it on camera. She was filmed having a full meltdown, crying uncontrollably, shaking and screaming, "I'm ruined." She recorded everything. "This is going to destroy my family." Meanwhile, Erika Jayne allegedly flipped out so badly that she smashed a glass in her trailer and yelled, "That backstabbing whore. I'm going to sue her until she has nothing left." This is not drama anymore. This is war. For years, Kyle and Erika smiled in Dorit's face, called her their sister, and acted like they had her back. But behind closed doors, they were stabbing her repeatedly, and Dorit was secretly recording every single word. Now the entire Beverly Hills Sisterhood has exploded. And the most disturbing part? These tapes are only the first ones. Insiders say Dorit has hours more recordings, including one that could take down a much bigger name. Keep watching because what she says in the final 10 minutes of that Italy tape is about to end careers for good. Let's be real. For almost 10 years, Dorit Kemsley, Kyle Richards, and Erika Jayne ran Real Housewives of Beverly Hills like it was their own private mafia. They called each other sisters. They defended each other like their lives depended on it. They partied together, vacationed together, and controlled the entire narrative of the show. On camera, they were the unbreakable trio. Behind the scenes, it was all fake as hell. Dorit came in as the glamorous British fashion designer with the rich husband PK and an obsession with looking wealthier than she actually was. Kyle had positioned herself as the queen of Beverly Hills, the one who constantly preached about loyalty while stabbing everyone in the back when it suited her. Erika entered as the fierce, no-nonsense survivor who had already survived her own massive financial scandal with Tom Girardi. Together, these three protected each other's darkest secrets and destroyed anyone who dared question them. But everything started cracking during Dorit's terrifying 2021 home invasion. While Dorit was suffering from severe PTSD and literally begging for emotional support, Kyle was too busy dealing with her own crumbling marriage to Mauricio. Instead of showing up for her sister, Kyle slowly distanced herself. Erika, who has zero patience for weakness, started mocking Dorit behind her back, calling her "poor me Dorit" and making fun of her trauma. Then came the foreclosure disaster. While Dorit's multi-million-dollar mansion was about to be taken away, she was allegedly blowing money on designer bags and clothes. The tabloids had a field day. And in that darkest moment, when Dorit needed her so-called sisters the most, both Kyle and Erika went completely silent. Not only did they abandon her, insiders say they actively started leaking stories to paint Dorit as unstable and reckless so she could be fired from the show. That betrayal broke something deep inside Dorit. Instead of crying and begging, she became dangerous. For over a year, while smiling and acting normal in front of them, Dorit was secretly recording every single phone call, every private dinner, every shady group chat, and every nasty comment Kyle and Erika made when they thought no one was listening. She was done being the fool. And now, those tapes have come back to haunt them in the worst possible way. But what's actually on these recordings is far more evil than anyone expected. Now pay attention because this is where the knife goes in deep. The real war began during last season's cast trip to Italy, specifically that fancy private dinner in Positano overlooking the ocean. Candles lit, expensive wine flowing, no cameras around, or so Kyle and Erika thought. But Dorit had already been burned too many times. She quietly put her phone on record inside her designer bag and captured everything. What she recorded that night is pure evil. Kyle Richards, the woman who cried on camera for years about loyalty above everything, can be heard saying in a cold, venomous voice, she's a walking embarrassment. If she keeps spending like a delusional idiot, just let her lose the house. I'm not saving her again. I'm tired of carrying Dorit. Then Erika Jayne laughs, actually laughs, and replies, Dorit's fake as fuck. That poor me act after the robbery was exhausting. We carried that bitch long enough. Time to cut her loose before her foreclosure drags all of us down. They didn't stop there. According to the tapes, they openly discussed leaking Dorit's financial problems to the press, so she would look unstable and get fired before season 13 even finished filming. Erika allegedly said, "If we want her off the show, we have to make her look crazy. The spending stories will help." Kyle didn't even defend her. She just replied with a thumbs up emoji in their group chat. Babies, let that sink in. These are the same women who hugged Dorit after her armed robbery, who posted "my sister" captions on Instagram, who swore they would always have her back. Instead, they were plotting her downfall while she was at her lowest, drowning in trauma, divorce papers, and foreclosure threats. When Dorit heard these tapes for the first time, sources say she didn't cry. She smiled, because she finally had the proof she needed. But here comes the first nasty twist that makes this whole situation 10 times more disgusting. In the final 12 minutes of the recording, Dorit suddenly confronts them at that same dinner. You can hear her voice shaking with rage as she asks them directly, "Did you two leak my $287,000 shopping spree story to the press?" The silence is deafening, until Erika coldly replies, "We had to speed things up. You weren't going down fast enough on your own." Kyle stays completely silent. That silence? Insiders say it was her approval. They didn't just abandon Dorit. They actively paid a tabloid source to twist the story and make her look like a reckless, unstable shopaholic, so Bravo would have no choice but to fire her. This wasn't betrayal. This was a calculated execution. When these tapes leaked 3 days ago, the explosion was nuclear. Kyle reportedly had a complete breakdown in her confessional. She was filmed sobbing uncontrollably, gasping for air, saying, "She recorded us? This is going to destroy my entire life." Erika allegedly locked herself in her trailer for 5 hours, refusing to film, screaming that Dorit was a heartless snake who crossed a line that could end both their careers. But the most terrifying part? This Italy tape is not even the worst one. Insiders close to Dorit are whispering that there is a second recording, one so personal and so damaging that when it drops, it won't just end Kyle and Erika's friendship. It might end their time on the show completely. And that second tape? It involves someone much bigger than just these three. Are you ready for what's coming next? Because trust me, we're only getting started. Within hours of the tapes leaking, Beverly Hills went into complete meltdown. This is no longer just drama. This is a full-blown nuclear war. The second twist is even more sickening than the first. Hidden inside the tapes is a crystal-clear confession that Kyle and Erika didn't just talk badly about Dorit. They actively paid a tabloid insider $50,000 to leak and twist Dorit's financial documents. Their goal was simple and evil: make Dorit look like a crazy, unstable shopaholic so the audience would turn against her and Bravo would fire her quietly. In the recording, Erika can be heard saying coldly, "She needs to look insane so nobody feels sorry for her when we vote her off." Kyle's silence in that moment speaks louder than words. That silence was approval. These women didn't just watch their sister drown, they held her head underwater and laughed while doing it. The internet instantly exploded. Hashtag Dorit Revenge is currently trending at #1 worldwide on Twitter with over 2.3 million posts in less than 24 hours. One viral thread that has 1 million views reads, "Kyle preached loyalty for 12 seasons while secretly paying to destroy Dorit during her darkest time. The mask is finally off." Meanwhile, TikTok is flooded with side-by-side videos of Kyle and Erika's old "We love Dorit" speeches next to their vicious leaked audio. The comments are brutal. Even other housewives are picking sides. Garcelle Beauvais reportedly liked multiple posts supporting Dorit. Sutton Strake sent a private voice note saying, "This is actually terrifying. I'm scared to speak now." Lisa Rinna posted a cryptic Instagram story that simply said, "Be very careful who you call family. The tapes always come back." But the real panic is happening behind the scenes. Insiders at Bravo say Andy Cohen is absolutely furious. Sponsors are threatening to pull out, calling the situation toxic and career-damaging. One high-level executive reportedly told producers, "This isn't fun Housewives drama anymore. This could burn the entire franchise." And yet, even this level of destruction isn't the end. According to a source inside Dorit's circle, the Italy tape that just leaked is not the most dangerous one. There is one final recording, made just 10 days ago, that is so explosive it could destroy not only Kyle and Erika, but someone much more powerful in the Bravo universe. The question everyone is asking now is, who else is on that tape? And when it drops, Nothing in Beverly Hills will ever be the same again. The internet has officially lost its mind. In just 48 hours, hashtag Dorit Revenge has exploded to the #1 trending spot worldwide on Twitter, while hashtag Kyle and Erika Exposed and hashtag Fake Sisterhood are both sitting in the global top 10. The divide is vicious. One side is calling Dorit a revenge queen and the smartest woman on reality TV, while the other side is dragging her brutally, calling her a calculated snake and walking FBI agent with a grudge. A viral Twitter thread with over 1.4 million views wrote, "Kyle spent 12 seasons crying about loyalty, but was secretly paying tabloids to destroy Dorit while her house was in foreclosure? The audacity is actually insane." The replies are flooded with fire emojis and people saying they're done with Kyle forever. On TikTok, the stitches are even more brutal. Videos of Kyle and Erika's old "We love you, Dorit" speeches side by side with their leaked venomous comments have crossed 27 million views combined. The top comment with 412K likes simply says, "The mask has completely fallen off." Even the cast is picking sides and the tension is terrifying. Garcelle Beauvais liked several posts celebrating Dorit's tapes. Sutton Strake reportedly told a friend in a leaked voice note, "This is scarier than anything we've ever filmed. I don't trust anyone anymore." Lisa Rinna threw fuel on the fire by posting a cryptic story that read, "Careful who you trust in this town. Karma always records." But the real panic is happening inside Bravo headquarters. Insiders say Andy Cohen is absolutely livid. He reportedly called the situation the most toxic mess I've seen in 20 years. Multiple major sponsors have already threatened to pull their money, saying the image of grown women destroying each other has gone too far. One anonymous executive told Page 6, "This isn't entertainment anymore." Kyle is shattered, Erika is raging, and the entire Beverly Hills franchise is now in danger. The backlash is so bad that Kyle and Erika's PR teams are working overtime. But here's what's really making everyone nervous. According to fresh leaks that dropped just hours ago, Dorit isn't finished yet. She has been secretly recording for over 2 years. And there is one final tape that makes everything we've heard so far look like child's play. This last recording is so damaging that when it surfaces, it might not just end Kyle and Erika, it could burn the entire Real Housewives empire to the ground. But just when you thought this couldn't get any more disgusting, the ultimate bombshell has now been revealed. The final secret tape that Dorit has been protecting like a loaded gun was not recorded in Italy. It was secretly recorded just 9 days ago, after the first tapes had already leaked. And what's on this tape is so raw, so personal, and so devastating that it changes everything you just heard. In this never-before-heard recording, Kyle Richards and Erika Jayne are caught having a complete emotional collapse in a private hotel room. You can hear Kyle sobbing hysterically, voice cracking, saying, "I never meant for it to go this far. I was jealous, okay? Every time Dorit came back stronger, it killed me. That's why I fed those stories to the press. I wanted her gone." Erika, who usually acts ice cold, is heard crying and begging on her knees, mascara completely ruined, saying, "Please, Dorit, delete the tapes. We were supposed to be sisters. I'll do anything. Just don't destroy us. I'm begging you." The most chilling part? Dorit's voice stays completely calm and ice cold as she replies, "You tried to bury me when I was at my lowest. Now, watch me bury both of you." Insiders say when this second tape leaked yesterday, Kyle had a full panic attack on set and had to be escorted off by producers. Erika allegedly smashed her phone against the wall and screamed, "That bitch is heartless. She's trying to kill us." But here's the part that's making the entire Bravo universe panic. This final tape doesn't just involve Kyle and Erika. According to a source who has heard the unedited version, there is a third voice on the recording, a much bigger name in the Real Housewives franchise. Someone who has been playing both sides for years. Someone whose reputation could be completely destroyed if Dorit decides to release the full tape. Dorit still has hours of unreleased recordings, and she's not done. This war is about to get bloodier than anyone imagined. The question nobody can answer right now is, who is the third person on that tape, and how many more careers is Dorit willing to destroy? This is far from over. Oh my god, babies. Can you even breathe after everything we just uncovered? Dorit didn't just expose Kyle and Erika, she absolutely destroyed them. The women who smiled in her face for 10 years while plotting her downfall are now having public breakdowns and begging for mercy. The Sisterhood is dead. The Beverly Hills empire is burning. Now I want to hear from you, and I'm reading every single comment. Do you think Dorit is a justified queen for delivering this brutal revenge after years of betrayal? Or has she gone too far and become even more ruthless than them? Was Kyle's emotional breakdown real or just another performance? Should Erika be fired from the show after those disgusting comments? And if that final tape drops and exposes the much bigger name involved, should Bravo reboot the entire Beverly Hills cast? Type Team Dorit if you're backing the Revenge Queen. Type Team Kyle and Erika if you think they're the real victims. Are these secret recordings genius or completely psychotic? Can real friendship even exist in this toxic world? The more savage and honest your comments are, the more this video will spread. So don't hold back. Tell me exactly what you think right now. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. This channel is only getting started with this level of tea. Smash the like button if you want Dorit to completely burn everything down. This drama is spiraling out of control, and trust me, it's only getting worse. Stay dangerous. I'll see you in the next video.